So earlier I did a video about some books I picked up at Goodwill. One of them happened to be Shoot Videos That Don't Suck. So um, it has 77 different chapters and broken up into 7 different parts, and it focuses on a lot of different things, obviously, where it has 77 chapters. Um, some of this stuff is like, should it even be a video? You know, is it entertaining or not? Whether, um, it needs to be said. Um, how to say it if, you're actually going through with doing a video about it. How to use your equipment. So, if you have a camera, trying to zoom in right to, you know, make sure the video looks good and, it is in focus, and um, trying to get lighting, and um, then it also has some chapters on kind of preparing for the video, so that you're not winging it like I sometimes do, and it doesn't suck because oh, I'll just wing it and it'll come out good. Like, that doesn't always work the way you think it will. If it's something that is supposed to be informative, you sometimes have to do the research so that you can sound like an expert, because you did that research, so you are an expert. Um, if you're not doing something that's informative, like 10 rules for success, then if you're doing something for entertainment purposes, you probably don't have to do the same research. If you're doing a video on, say, you dancing to be silly, you don't have to do any kind of research for that. You just shoot and you dance, and either it'll look good or it'll look silly, and people like it no matter what, unless they feel embarrassed for you. And you have to have, like, depending on what it is, you have to have the confidence in your ability to perform on camera, or you're just going to be nervous and it's going to turn out bad. So preparation is part of it. If you, depending on what the topic of the video is, you might want to do some kind of a storyboard or a script, so that okay, first I'm going to talk about this topic, and then I'm going to talk about this topic, and then I'm going to talk about this topic. Like, you know the flow of the videos, so it just doesn't seem scattered. Because if you want to talk about the Civil War and the battles of the Civil War, well, if you go from, a battle in 1861 to a battle in 1864, and then back to 62, like, that jumping around back and forth might not make any sense at all, because it's not, you know, following a narrative. It's not, going in a straight line to make sense to the people that are watching. And if you're making a video that's all over the place, here and there and back and forth and up and sideways and backwards, if the viewers have to try to piece it together to make sense, you might want to try doing a little bit of planning so that you can tell the story and then try to take a few different takes and then do some editing. So, there's a couple of chapters in here about editing. If you want a good quality product, in this case a video, you don't just shoot once and, wing it, do no editing and upload it and hope for the best and expect it to be, Star Wars and make millions of dollars, or, some Marvel movie and make millions of dollars. Like, it's not going to be a half-assed, one and done, and be an overnight success. You have to plan, you have to, use the right equipment and try, be on point when you're filming, and have confidence in your ability. You have to not be pausing all the time if you're doing some kind of a talk about something, or if you do a couple of pauses, like, use it for dramatic effect rather than just, oh, I forgot what I said, and then, like, searching for what you meant to say. And, once you've planned, sat down and shot with good, a good video, good lights, good sound, you take the final product, you edit, you rough out the edges and make it look nice, and then you upload it, and you have to know your audience so that you can try to make the best product for them. So me doing a video, if I was treating that like, something that was going to be sold at the store, I wouldn't want, a cell phone with a crack down the screen and then, put that at the store, because no one's going to buy a phone with that's cracked. That's useless. You want to present something that's nice and works and is a finished product, not just, it was thrown together. Depending on the business, I've seen a book called The Lean Startup talking about using the probably gonna mess this up, but the least viable option, putting it out to market to test it, to then get results to learn from, and implementing what you learned to then improve on the product and put out a new and improved version. Um, so certainly it's possible to um, just start shooting and put it out there for feedback and use it as a learning experience. But you're gonna have to, you know, try to improve on your skills as you do that. So, you know, look for ways you can be making your videos better instead of just saying, well, you know, this is as good as they can be now. I'm gonna shoot as many videos as possible and hope for the best. Because you might get lucky and get a viral video, or you might not, and then you'll have, you know, 100, 200 videos with, you know, 3 views here, 10 views there, you know, 20 or 50 views on some, and, well, why do I have low views? Well, are you improving on your skills or not? So, yeah, if you feel like you're not getting the traction you're looking for, you know, I would consider looking at, you know, why you're not getting the traction. Are you, you know, looking into different sources, whether it's a book, whether it's other videos on YouTube, whether it's doing a Google search? Are you looking for information to improve different aspects of your videos? You know, maybe you know what you need to improve, maybe you don't, and I can't speak for you. I just know that if you're not trying to make small incremental changes to keep improving the levels of your videos, you may or may not get noticed, you know, and it'll take a long time to, you know, get the kind of following some of the big YouTube channels get. You know, it's not a, oh, I've been at this for a month and I have, you know, a few videos and now I have, you know, 20,000 subscribers. No, it's not gonna, like, happen that quick. You know, it might take, you know, 6 months, a year before you get a couple hundred subscribers and, you know, a few thousand views, and then, you know, you're starting to make, you know, you start seeing, you know, gradual increases, and, you know, it's because you're putting out more and more videos and you're, you know, honing your skills. You know, you're working on the lighting and you're working on the sound quality and you're editing out the bad parts and you're taking, you know, 2 or 3 takes at videos so you can piece together the best video you can. And, you know, you're doing a script beforehand so you don't lose your train of thought as easily, and, you know, just all these things pieced together to make a better final product. So hopefully you found this helpful. You know, leave a comment down below is what you think, and if you liked it, hit the like button and keep checking back every so often for new and different videos. Thanks. Have a good day.